Saturday, also, there is a chance for a few scattered storms in the afternoon and early evening. Even less rain expected going into the weekend, but still some heavier soaking showers may try to develop in a few spots on Saturday. Storms are going to be hit or miss on Friday and Saturday. We're getting more into a typical summertime pattern going into the weekend, but there is some remnant tropical moisture still hanging on the next 2 days. This is the other huge thing we're going to be watching is the river levels. Our river levels are going to be continuing to rise across South Mississippi and on the North Shore. So the West and East Hoblachita Creeks are going to crest at a major flood stage. It could actually be at a record stage, which we'll show you in just a second, the numbers and the levels. But yeah, major flood stage expected for the West and East Hoblachita Creek. Also a major flood stage expected for the Tchefuncte River and the Tangipahoa River. Moderate flood stage expected for the Bogafilaya, and also a moderate flood stage expected for the Pearl River east of Slidell. Minor flood stage for the Bogachita, a little bit lower there. And we're going to show you those numbers now because this is what I was saying. Well, the graphic got kind of messed up here, but I did want to fix this while we're live on air so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is my fault because I was trying to add more detail to this graphic and it got a little messed up here. Let me just fix this really quick, so you can see, because I want to give you these totals here because they are important, especially if you live along those areas and you have family that lives in those spots, and they need to know about this because earlier Meg Ferris was talking to the St. Tammany Fire Department, and they're going to be doing potentially some evacuation. I think they're going to be definitely doing some evacuations in the Tchefuncte River area towards Folsom. And, you know, if you live along those spots, they want you to evacuate safely. You want to bring stuff with you like medication. You can bring your pets if you have to evacuate in the Tchefuncte River area towards Folsom. I feel like if you know, you know. Like if you live along this spot, you know if you're prone to flooding. I mean, I know we haven't seen river levels this high in a while, but it's certainly something to be mindful of. Again, let me just fix one more thing so you can see exactly what I'm trying to show you here. This is my fault here. Just wanted to make sure that this is looking a little bit more able to be read properly. Okay, so the East Hoblachita Creek is currently at a moderate flood stage and expected to get to a major flood stage of 22.5 feet late tonight through tomorrow. So it's going to be the East Hoblachita Creek is going to be cresting late tonight through Friday. And the record crest is 21 feet, but it's expected to get to 22.5 feet late tonight into tomorrow. So that could be record levels for the East Hoblachita Creek. The West Hoblachita Creek is already in a major flood stage, and it will continue to stay in a major flood stage, reaching 24 feet late tonight into tomorrow. The Tchefuncte River in Folsom, moderate flood stage now, expected to get to major late tonight into tomorrow through the weekend, 21 feet there. Tangipahoa River in Robert, currently in a moderate flood stage, expected to get to major at 21 feet late tonight into tomorrow and this weekend. So these are the totals that we are expecting the river levels to get to, and later today into Friday, even going into the weekend. And even as they crest in the next 24 to 48 hours, they're going to be running high through the weekend, probably into next week too, because of just how much rain we've gotten and how much rain fell to the north of us that has to come downstream. So this is something really that's going to be impactful. So today, of course, we had extreme flooding. I think the flooding risk the rest of today is low from additional rain. There's going to be standing water across many portions of the area, especially in South Mississippi. So there's going to be leftover flooding from the rain we got earlier. But the flooding risk from additional rain today, I would say, is pretty much done. And then tomorrow and Saturday, like I mentioned, because the grounds are so saturated, there's still going to be a risk of some isolated flooding concerns, especially over areas that got so much rain today. So we're going to be watching that for tomorrow and going into Friday.